So a while back, I was speaking to my son Brogan, who is a Marine. We were talking about wilderness survival and what happens when you get lost in the woods. And he said, the best thing to do is to pause. Just find a log and sit down and wait for a little bit and let some clarity come. In Joshua chapter 3, we find the entry of the people of Israel into the promised land. But before they get in there, they're paused on the banks of the Jordan for about 3 days, camping and waiting. Then they receive the instruction. When the Ark of the Covenant, which held the Word of God, the law of God, the instructions of God, when that Ark passes through the camp, move from where you are and follow, because you don't know the way to go. You've never been this place before, but follow the Ark of the Covenant. And then Joshua says, sanctify yourselves, consecrate yourselves, because tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. So I like this pattern. First we have the pause, the rest, the patience to wait upon the Lord. The second step is when the Word of God, and Jesus said, I am the Word of God. John said, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. When Jesus is in our midst, move and follow. He will lead you because you don't know the way that you are going. You've never been this place before, and you need Jesus as your guide. And set yourself apart. Make yourself holy. Let yourself get prepared for what God is going to do, because God will do wonders in your midst. So let's break that down. Do you have time, space in your life to pause, to rest, to breathe? Are you at a place where you can move from fear, anxiety, resentment, bitterness, worn out opinions? Can you let yourself move in response to how Jesus is calling you and inviting you to follow as a disciple? Can you acknowledge that you've never been this place before? We've never been in this place before. This is a whole new day for us as followers of Jesus, as the church. It's a whole new day. We've never been this place before. And therefore we need Jesus to lead us, heal us, guide us, and remind us that he is going to do wonders in our midst. We may not be sure what those wonders are, but we want to consecrate ourselves, sanctify ourselves, make ourselves holy and pure and ready for what God is going to do. So, 4 different words to kind of work with. Number 1 is patience, to pause and rest. Wait for the promises of God to be revealed. Second, humility. Humility enough to follow Jesus. Obedience. Wanting to follow, listen, and to obey what Jesus is telling us to do. And finally, a sense of wonder. That God is going to make God's wonders known in us and through us. We're in this together. Have patience. Have humility. Be obedient. And anticipate the presence and the wonders of God in us and amongst us.